Hello, my friends. It's Kim. Hey, I'm going to do a fairly quick video today. As you may or may not know, I am recovering from the, quote, plague that's been going around the world right now, and I get exhausted really fast. But after what's been going on in Texas, this pandemic, and all these things going on around the world, earthquakes and hurricanes, and it seems like everything's happening all at once. And, I was having a brief conversation with somebody and they seem to think that the government's going to take care of us. They'll show up and they'll take care of us. And I think your first line of defense is at home. And then the second thing was, well, I have no money. How am I going to get prepared? How can I get these big emergency kits? How can I do this? How can I do that? I'm going to start a series with you guys. I am living on an extreme budget. My take-home pay every 2 weeks is under $350. So if I could pay my bills, if I could put money in my savings account, if I can prepare for the future, most people can do it, okay? I'm just going to show you a couple of the ways that I feel would be easy for you to get started. Number one, first and foremost, in any emergency situation, you have to think about safe drinking water. As you know, you can only go a maximum of 3 days without drinking water and you could die. Well, filter systems can be expensive. The nice one that I use backpacking, the Sawyer, it's $20. If you don't have $20, I bet you got $1 or $1.50. You can go get some of this stuff. Okay? This, I know a lot of people are going to say, oh, but bleach is bad for the environment. This stuff will save your life in the event that you cannot get fresh drinking water, okay? Take that and maybe a coffee filter out of your cabinet. You could filter the mud out of your water, and you can make it safe to drink. I'm going to put a little link right here. Okay, that shows you how many drops. You're not using cups. You're not using, gallons of this stuff. You're using drops to make your water safe. So don't be afraid of this stuff, okay? Get some of it. I do use it for some purposes around here. I have to keep stock tanks, sanitized and things like that. Remember, there's a difference between sanitizing and bleaching, in my opinion. Sanitizing is using as little as possible to get the necessary cleanliness. You could use it to, if you had a flood come through your house, you don't want mold to get started. You can use this stuff to clean mold off. Okay? Don't be afraid of it. Think of it as a tool that's inexpensive. This was $1.29. It's the concentrated stuff. So that chart shows either 5% or 7.5%. I'm going to have to count this as a 5%. That's how many drops I would use per liter, gallon, whatever water I want to use. So if your first investment in anything is $1.50, get some bleach, get a box together, find something around your house you can put these things in, stick it in your box. If you buy a new bottle in, 6 months or a year, use this one first, rotate the new one in there. It can last you. It can save your life, okay? Literally, it can save your life. Later on, if you could save up to get like a Berkey filter or a, high quality water filter, do it. But start here, okay? If you have some in your house, put some in a jar, label it for emergencies only, and set it aside. All right, enough of that. Now, food. Food is your next thing. Well, I guess in wintertime you're going to have to think about your warmth, but that's a whole different thing on its own. So we're not going to talk much about that, right? We're not going to talk about that now. That's going to be later in the series anyway. Okay, so the next thing I'm thinking about is food. I don't have any money. I can't afford food. I can't afford those, $1,000 buckets for, 72 days worth of food. You don't need to do that. Think one day at a time, okay? Buy something that you like. You don't have to buy stuff you don't like. I had to do a pickup order because, as I said, I'm on quarantine, and I was lucky enough to have somebody go pick up my food, non-contact, all that stuff, and bring it home. To my order, I added just a couple of dollars. Let me show you what I got. First thing, a little can of ham. It was $1, okay? You can afford $1, right? Hopefully, if you can't afford $1 for something to stock up, then you need to go to a food bank, and that's the perfect place to start your preps. If you are that hard off, go to a food bank, take some of that food and set it aside for yourself. This is something that you need to do. Don't count on somebody else to do this for you. All right. So what do we have here? We have 2.5 servings, 90 calories per serving. If I open this up for one day, I'm going to have to eat the whole can. That's all there is to it. Maybe I don't have refrigeration. If it's wintertime, I can make other arrangements. I could set it outside. I could scoop up some snow. I live in, the north here. We could pack some snow into a container and make a makeshift ice chest, whatever. But let's say it's, 60 degrees out and I can't keep this very long. I'm going to eat the whole thing. So what am I going to get? 180 plus another 45, 225 calories right here. Okay? Not bad for a little can. And, I like ham. It tastes good. Next thing I got was, you guys might not use it, but there's a reason I got this, okay? One, if your power's out, you don't want to have to cook a lot. I don't know if you know this hint. I've been doing it for 30 plus years. If you bring your water to a boil, put your noodles in it, stir it up, put a lid on it, let it sit for however long it says, 10, 12 minutes. Your noodles will cook. You don't have to have the flame on. You just turn the flame off. As soon as you add these, stir it up. It will cook. This has the squeeze packet in it. I can cut it open, squeeze it in, stir it up. It's done. There's no extra cooking. There's no extra ingredients. Okay? I like ham and mac and cheese. Those two go pretty good together, right? That's what I'm thinking. This was $1.48. It's $2.48 right here. Most importantly, why do I like this? 1,240 calories for this box. Yes, it's 4 servings, 1,240 calories for the entire box. That plus this, we're getting over 14, almost 1,500 calories. Another thing is, between these two things, I'm getting my daily protein in. This has 40 grams of protein. I have a video that I will post in the description below. It shows you how little actual meat a human being needs to eat if they're getting other food in so that they can remain healthy. I'm also looking at healthy meals. This is not all empty carbs here. So 40 grams of protein here. Let's see what we got here. 2.5 servings at 9.18, another 23 grams of protein. Together, that's all a woman needs, more than a woman needs in a day, by the way. A woman only needs about 50-ish a day. Men, slightly more. Obviously, if you're working super hard, you're going to need a little more. But between those two things, I have enough calories I could survive on for an extended period of time. 1,400 calories, it's low. I don't need to eat 2,000 calories in a day. I have room to go down if I need to. So, I have this and I have this. Those two together are making the bulk of my calories. I'm going to round it off with this stuff. This is another meal. Yeah, it's pasta again, but it's just something I had, okay? It's something I grabbed. Again, I like the ham and the pasta. I would actually mix these two together and eat that one separate. But if that's all I had for the day, I'm eating 2,000 calories, all right? This here has 460 calories and another 15 grams of protein in this bag. Yes, you're supposed to add water. I've taken it milk. You're supposed to add milk to it, but I've taken it backpacking without milk, and I was fine. It tastes fine. You can live without the milk in it, and you're fine. So we have 460 calories, 1,240 calories right here. What's 1,700 calories right here? 1,700 plus that, 200 and something. I'm darn close to 2,000 calories for a woman for the day. All right? So $1, $1.48, $3.48 for one day's food. Right, the next thing I was going to show you is how to get a lifetime's worth of vegetables for $1. That's go to your dollar store. I got these 5 packs. They're marked 25 cents a piece. Worse, I could have paid $1.25. They were $1 for 5 packages. What you want to look for the most is where it says heirloom variety. That means these seeds will come back the same every year unless you cross-pollinate them with something else, but they'll come back every year. You can save those seeds in what you could save off of one plant. Just one of these seeds will feed you for the next several years, okay? So go to your dollar store. Get the easy to grow if you've never grown a garden. Radishes can be harvested in 3 to 4 weeks. Your beans, this is a great beginner plant. Everybody can grow beans. Peas, early spring crop along with your radishes. These can be planted very early, a month or 6 weeks earlier than your beans. Spinach, great nutrition. Again, you can grow those super easy. And then you have zucchini. As you know, zucchini you can eat everything from the flowers to the tiny zucchini all the way up to ones that are as big as a baseball bat, and they're all edible. The radish, and you can, if you get too many radish seeds, you can sprout those in the wintertime to eat. So anyway, look for seeds and learn how to grow, even if it's in a small container, some part of your food. Knowledge is power, you guys. Knowing how to do it is the most important part. If you can't do it, you can teach somebody else how to do it. So another thing, if you have no money, nothing, you can't afford anything, look in garages, basements, closets, wherever you can. We're going to go take a quick look in my junk drawers just to see if there's anything at all that we could use to get us started for that emergency, preparation that we need to do. All right, junk drawer number 1. First thing I see is this needs to get out in my car. This goes part of my road emergency kit, so I'm going to take that out. I haven't gotten it out there yet. Oh, right here, look. I need to rehydrate this. This is a reusable hot pack. You throw it in boiling water. This thing gets soft again. You can see right now it's really super hard. You throw it in boiling water for about 10 minutes, and there's a little disc in here. You can't see it, but there's a little disc in here. You crack the disc. It starts a reaction with this stuff, and it warms up. It stays relatively warm for a half hour, maybe 40 minutes. You might get a little bit of warmth from it. But you know what? If I had that and I was really, really cold, I would hold that up against my chest, put my hands on it, maybe my feet. It might keep me warm. So right there, do you have any hot packs you might have in your junk drawer? Take them out, find that little box, make an emergency kit. It could be a bag, it could be a backpack, it could be a cardboard box. Just write 4 emergencies on it and throw something like that in it. Got a couple little flashlights. Now that one doesn't even have a battery. So, you know what? I know I need to go look around, and this is a good brand, by the way. I like their stuff. I think I bought a hat, and they sent this to me for free. So I'm assuming it takes probably a AA. Nope, AAA batteries. So in my box, if I have some AAA batteries, I don't like to put the batteries in them unless I do it upside down so that they don't accidentally get used. You know what? If I have some AAAs, I'll go put them in my flashlight. That can go in my emergency kit. Done and done. How about a Bic? Does it work? Yep. I got a lighter. That can go in my emergency kit. Here's another flashlight. This is a black light I collect Vaseline glass. I could take those batteries. I could put them in that other one. It works okay. You wouldn't use it outside, to see great distances, but if that's all I had, I could use it. Those little puck lights, no batteries, but again, you could put batteries. If you buy the same items that need the same type of batteries, you could stack up on just AAAs, and I know these take AAAs, so there you go. Simple, quick, right at the front of my drawer. Things that I could start. It's not a comprehensive kit, but is it better than nothing? I don't have to be cold. I can warm up a little bit, and I don't have to sit in the dark all night. So anyway, there's a beginning for that. All right, last but not least, my other junk drawer. Let's see. Oh gosh, look at, I got this whole bag of candles for $1. I think I actually got it less than that. I think it was half off day. Anyway, look at, I've got enough candles to last me. If I don't have batteries, I've got a ton of candles here that will last me just about forever. You know, if I'm in a power outage and I only used one a night, I got a lot here. So that can go in my emergency kit. A couple of batteries. There you go. I've got my flashlight. My batteries for my flashlight right there. I need to go fill up. Oh, I do have lamps, so I have an extra lamp wick. That should be in my emergency kit. So I know where my extra wicks are. Another way to start fire. Some glow sticks I bought for the grandkids we didn't use. It gives you some form of light. You know, if I need to go from my bedroom to my bathroom at night and it's pitch black, I could put a couple of these out along the way and like a night light so I don't, you know, kill myself being blind as I am. That would work. How about a bag? I don't drink, by the way, you guys. That's not mine. Somebody gave this to me because they, you know, they thought maybe I could sew with it or something. But here's a bag you can start making your little emergency kit out of. Some more batteries. I don't know if I have anything that uses these size right now. It's probably why I have so many of them. What else do I got here? All right, probably not a whole lot left in this drawer. There's a bag that those candles used to be in. So even if you don't have a whole lot in your junk drawer, I guarantee you're going to find something. Here's some insect repellent. That might come in handy if I was stuck in the summer and it was super hot and I needed to stay outside and sleep. Actually, that's in my hiking bag, but you know what I mean. And, okay, that's it for the, oh, here's another one. A glow stick. Another glow stick, that would work. So, oh, and another glow stick. Here you go. Glow sticks come in handy, and you can get, you know, $1 for 20. If I needed it just to give me a hint of light somewhere, that's 20 nights. And these work for at least a full night. I can get by with maybe 10 nights, 20 nights worth using this. So, anyway, let me know what you think. Go look in your junk drawer. Do me a favor. Go look in one junk drawer and tell me if there's anything in there that you didn't think about or that you have just stuck away like I did that might come in handy in the event that you were in a sustained power outage. Okay? A power outage, the insect repellent, you know, I don't know, whatever. Just let me know if you're a beginner, do this. If you're not, remember, I have my get home bag. I can post that down below as well. That is how I started my everyday carry. I started by digging through my junk drawers. I went to my shed. I went to the garage. I went to the barn. I found things that I could use that came in handy in the event of an emergency. I just want everybody to think, if somebody was not there, if somebody could not get to me for 3 days, can I survive for 3 days by myself? Can I have water to drink? I won't starve to death, but it would be pretty unpleasant. And can I maybe stay warm? We'll talk about that. That's a whole thing in itself. But can I, you know, not panic all night because I'm in the pitch black? So please leave me a comment below. Let me know what you think about this video. Let me know if you would like to learn more about how to get basic preparations done on a budget, especially if you don't have much money. We'll go through and we'll find things together. You know, I would love to have one of those solar generators, but I don't have $3,000 sitting around for the one I want with solar panels and all that kind of stuff. But the next video, I'll show you some very basic ways that you could power up your phone and have some LED lights all night long. It can last for days, where your phone can stay charged for days or weeks even, so you can have emergency contact. you could, go on Facebook or text somebody and tell them you're still alive. Anyway, I don't want to make this much longer. I need to go take a nap. I love you all. Have a wonderful day.